Good morning, guys. My name is Sean Dex, and I welcome you back for another analysis video. I just finished a Bitcoin and ChainLink analysis video. It is rendering as I speak. I thought, hey, why not create another one on Tezos and perhaps I'll see while I wait for this to render, and then I can upload both of them. So let's go ahead and find Tezos. I believe it's XTZ. I got a request for this one. So is it Kraken? No, not Kraken. Bitfinex, I guess, should be good. So last time we checked, Tezos was in a downtrend. This is XTZ dollar. I guess we could talk about the dollar chart first. It's actually looking pretty good. I think we covered the BTC chart, right, last time around. I'm not entirely, I think we covered the BTC chart, but over here, Tezos just broke out of an ascending triangle, very similar to the ascending triangle that we saw on the Bitcoin pairing. Well, it kind of makes sense, right, because Bitcoin pretty much directs the market, and Bitcoin putting in an ascending triangle is likely going to have implications on the altcoins that are being traded against the USD pairing. Okay, so here we have XTZ on the USD pairing. So if Bitcoin does go up, it is very likely that the altcoin pairing goes up in dollar value too, as long as the altcoin is not performing horribly. So here we have the ascending triangle that broke on over to the upside, and this was pretty key over here because we not only took over the 21 EMA right over there, but we also took over the Tenkin, and that was rather the impetus that caused the ascending triangle to break on over to the upside. And the measured move for this would be, well, we've already made a measured move and kind of shot over it as well. Yep. So yeah, the measured move for this is done. We are now using the Kijun as resistance, and I'd honestly be looking for continuation after this. We may put in a higher low now, somewhere around $1.40. We've made our way all the way to $1.53-ish, so that's the high to beat. If we put in another low over here, a higher low rather, around $1.40, perhaps $1.39, that would be our higher low. Now, it could take a day or so. It could do something essentially like this, right, come down in a couple of days. The 21 EMA should come in around there as well. That's what I'd be looking for. That's where I'd be looking to be a buyer, but I'd still be looking for the candle to close above this Kijun resistance right over here. In that case, we'll have something like this, a close in this area over here, and then continuation. As long as we take out this high over here, that would be another higher high with a higher low. The trend would be set. We've already done very well on this chart over here, taking out these highs right over here of $1.39, and this one too. This is very good. Confirmation of a close above the cloud as well. The USD pairing is looking really good. Nothing bad to say about this. I'd just be, not me, I'm not looking to enter, especially not on the USD pairing, guys. But if I were a bull, I would be looking to enter on the 21 EMA retest. That's pretty much it for the USD pairing. Let's go ahead and look at the BTC pairing, XTZ. We'll find Bitfinex again, I guess. Is it? Yep, there. That's XTZ BTC. This is the one I'm looking for. And let's see what we have going on over here on the day. Okay, yeah, this was what we were looking at, guys. This downtrend. Yeah, I remember now. So we're looking at this major downtrend all the way from over here, getting rejected on the 10 SMA over and over again, finally breaking this wedge on over to the upside. And that's the thing, right? You never know when this is going to happen. It could have happened. People who try to bottom catch, hey man, this is a falling wedge, this is the bottom over here, and it's going to break on onto the upside. Well, guess what? You did have a play here actually, but let's not talk about that right now. Let's talk about people who are just looking at the falling wedge and not looking at anything else. Let's turn everything off. Okay, let's say they're looking at the falling wedge. They have nothing else to play off. They try and buy over here, they wait for the reversal, and what happens? They get dumped on. But the play actually, if you did want to buy, was to play the Ichimoku. You did have your Kijun right over there, and then you could take your profits either on the 10 SMA or the 21 EMA. This is why I love the mango ribbon so much. It gives you these plays. But would I have taken the play? Likely not. Okay, so now we have broken the wedge to the upside. So this is what you do if you are playing patterns. Okay, you do wait. You can play them, but you have to be patient. It is not a bullish falling wedge pattern until it breaks on over to the upside, because it could be a bearish falling wedge pattern, because this could have broken onto the downside as well, and then you have continuation to the downside. Remember, a pattern is just that, a pattern. It's not until it breaks to either side that it can actually be played. Man, I'm stuttering today. So yeah, that is let's go ahead and put on XTZ, the mango ribbon again. We've taken the 21 EMA, I do believe. Yeah, we've taken the 21 EMA as well as the 10kin. This is actually looking good, giving the retest of the 10 SMA as well, which pretty much guided the top of this falling wedge the entire time. So this is looking really good on the BTC pairing as well. And I would actually have a target somewhere around the flat of the ski zone, perhaps a wick to the top, but I'd be looking somewhere around here for a target, a safe conservative target. Do I take this play? Do I take this play? Very tempted to get into alts actually. So somewhere around there would be first target, then set in a high low somewhere back on the 21 EMA. Let's see. But then again, these altcoins tend to just keep going and going and going. Let's put on the Ichimoku to see if we have anything to play off over here. The top of the cloud lining up very, very well with our green box strategy right over here. We are closing within the inside of the cloud as well. Okay, some confluence over there. Let's go ahead and look at the 12-hour XTZ. Man, you're tempting me. Testing the Tenkin very, very well after breaking it, getting rejected on the cloud. On first pass, that is to be expected. Getting picked up on the Tenkin. Now the question is, can we close within the cloud? That would be actually a very, very, very good sign. Okay, so that's what we would be looking for. And if we actually get that, hey guys, guess what? Right over here, the Kijun is lining up with our green box territory, right? The bottom of a green box territory. So we'd have that edge-to-edge play and perhaps close above the Kijun. That'd be really, really nice on XTZ BTC. Okay, this is actually very, very tempting. Do I take a play on this? Do I take a play? I'm already deliberating adding to my RLC position, because my RLC position I'm not happy with at all. It's a very, very small position. Yeah, so let's go ahead and look at XTZ BTC on the weekly chart. Turn on the mango ribbon again, and okay, this is looking better and better. So what have we done over here? We've had this long downtrend, right? 1, 2, 3, 4 weeks of red, but look at where we get picked up, guys. Last week we tested the 21 EMA, but we closed above it. Now again, we've gone underneath, made a lower low, but we've closed above the 21 EMA. It seems like it's getting defended. Yes, we're seeing resistance on the Tenkin and the Kijun over here, but this is looking a lot like what Bitcoin did, right? We are not, I don't want to say that. This is looking a lot like what Bitcoin currently looks like on its Kijun and its Tenkin, right? Can we confirm above the Kijun and the Tenkin? Can Bitcoin do it? At the similar note, can XTZ do something very, very similar? Okay, so for XTZ to do something similar, it's going to have to outperform Bitcoin. Now, the USD pairing does look like XTZ wants to outperform. The BTC pairing does look like it may want to do something interesting over here, because this wedge is looking very, very interesting. We closes daily above the 21 EMA, closes daily above the Tenkin. I would be looking for this to eventually get to the Kijun or somewhere on this green box territory that we talked about, Okay, so that's XTZ BTC for us, and my render is complete. So I want to go ahead and upload that video onto YouTube, the BTC video, but let's go ahead and talk about RLC quickly as well. Alright, so we'll go ahead and switch on over to the daily time frame, and we'll clear out our template for now. We'll get back to the cloud in a bit. And now there were two ways to play this, and we were talking about this in the Mango Seed program. The play that I was looking at and the play that I took with a partial position was this play right over here, this zone over here, the breakout out of this zone. Essentially, you can go ahead and put your horizontal right over there, right? I was looking at something like this, and then Trader Frazier pointed out in the Mango Seed program that, hey, we have a better, cleaner neckline right over here. And he was completely right on that. This is the better neckline to be playing, right? You can go ahead and use the wicks too if you want to, but I do like these candle close lining up with these rejections right over here as well. Essentially, I'm looking at these rejections, and this rejection too. Okay, so you can see that boom, 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 lining up with these candle closes. So that was the cleaner neckline to be playing, which is why I had a very, very small position when we got this breakout in this zone right over here. I was waiting for this breakout, which we got, and the retest of that neckline, which we have as well. Now the question is, do I add to my position over here? Okay, we'll get back to that in a bit. I'm a little bit hesitant on adding my position, and I shouldn't be, but I'll explain why in a bit. So we do have a continuation, possible continuation here. We have a W-like formation, right over there. We can go ahead and do a measured move. I think it should come in somewhere around like that, right? Again, you don't have to be perfect with this, and you can take your, Actually, wow, it's lining up perfectly with this horizontal right over here. I don't even remember when I put this horizontal in. 7,752. I think I got from these wicks over here. Wow, this is technical analysis at its best, by the way. Did I? No, this is not right. This is not fair. I should be doing it right over there. Okay, that's a little bit more. Yeah, that seemed too perfect. Anyways, this might actually line up with the top of the cloud. Let's go ahead and turn up the cloud quickly, and does it. Okay, so if we are looking at this, it lined up the top of the cloud, but it does line up with the Kijun right over there. The Kijun coming in around 7,719. We already had our edge-to-edge play on the daily time frame. The question is, can we have the continuation and meet that Kijun target of 7,746? RLC could very well do something like that, right? But I am now looking for a higher low now, and then we make that move to the upside. This is what I am a little concerned about though on the 12-hour time frame. If you guys look at the 12-hour time frame over here, I'm looking at the 200 moving average. Everything looks fine except for one tiny detail. Okay, so this is the kind of play I usually look for. Okay, we have a TK cross right over here. The Tenkin crossing over the Kijun, brilliant, worked out really well. We broke into the cloud as well, right over there, right? This was just before we got the TK cross. Okay, broke into the cloud, faced that 200 moving average resistance as expected. Okay, that's a major line, especially on the 12-hour time frame. Then the next 12 hour we closed above it, and the next one after that so as soon as we closed above it, we got that impulsive move right to the upside, right? So what does that tell us? That the plays we're looking for are the right plays. Our theses are right. It doesn't have to be right all the time, but you do get those moves that you're looking for, right? So everything was going well, and now I was expecting the 12-hour moving average to play as support, and it did. But then what happens? We open underneath. These are the things I hate, guys, because a lot of these markets are very bot driven. So the 200 moving average was defended, right? The bots defended the 200 moving average, but because it was angling to the upside, we closed underneath, right? We opened underneath, rather. We opened to the underneath of the 200 moving average. Why? Because 200 moving average is moving to the upside, and we barely defended that 200 moving average, right? So what happens? We open underneath. All the bots think, hey, we lost the 200 moving average, which I guess you could say they did, and they sell into that trade, and now this could very well go to the downside. Okay, so that's why I'm a little hesitant to take the play I'd intended to take, and for all I know, we could bounce from here and go on to the upside, and if we do, and so be it. So I was looking to add to my position over here, but now I'm being a little bit more conservative. I'm looking to add somewhere around here, this red line over here between the Tenkin Kijun and perhaps a 21 EMA may come somewhere around there. Not quite, but it may come there in a couple of candles. Okay, so that's where I'll be looking to add for a high low, hunting for a high low. So essentially what would we have? We'd have a low over here, a high over here, a higher low, a higher high, higher low, high, and then be looking to add somewhere around here, right? I don't know how far this is going to come down. It could just bounce off the top of the cloud, bottom of the cloud, or it could come all the way down over here. I don't know. That's what I'm looking for though, somewhere around here, safer play to add to my position. Okay, so that's RLC, guys. Nothing too fancy, being a little conservative over here. I'm happy with my BTC trade. I'm happy with my link trade. Have good positions in both of those. Not the best position in RLC in terms of not my entry. I'm talking about my position size. I'd like to have had a better position size, but hey, so be it. I'm also in an Ethereum trade, by the way, guys, that I've not talked about, but it was a very simple trade. You guys know this play, basically the Tenkin and the 21 EMA retest after breaking out for downtrend. As you guys can see, Tenkin and 21 EMA resistance throughout all through this period over here. Then finally we broke to the upside somewhere over here. This area here would have been a good entry. I didn't enter over there. I entered over here on the 21 EMA and Tenkin, giving us that double support, and ever since then now we've just been seeing continuation. Got that edge to edge as well, and now on the 12-hour time frame looking even better. We have closed above the 21 above the cloud, above the 200 moving average right over there as well. Tested a few times, put in a bull flag over here, broke onto the upside. As you can see, this horizontal over here, testing that horizontal, and now do we see that continuation to the upside? I think so, guys. 181 target-ish, somewhere around there. This zone over here, 181 to 185. The cloud has turned green as well. You guys know what that means. Green means, well, I'll let you guys all to complete that. Leave a comment down below, throw a subscribe, throw a like. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. You guys got your RLC, you guys got your XTZ, and hey, a bonus of Ethereum as well. I'll see you guys in tomorrow's video. Ciao.